Alright, no, I don't be on the camera much, so this is probably the first and last time y'all ever gonna see me on the camera. But if y'all don't know me, I'm Oob from Legalized Blinkers. Before this video starts, I just wanted to give a huge thank you and shout out to Houze Records and everybody that came together to make this video possible. Basically what this video is about is we just trying to show the behind the scenes of what goes on in the studio and how much time goes into making beats, making songs, you know, just trying to localize everything and capture everything in one video. So I hope you guys enjoy what we have created for y'all. You know, maybe there's gonna be some more content like this in the future, but that's about it. I'm gonna let y'all watch the video. So
What you really think that you know about me? Speeding in the whip, take the top off, please.
I can't.
Take the top off, please. Standing on my money, I be 8'3". Cage, I be running shit, no question about it. I be playing dirty, need a referee. All about my show. Badass bitch, but say what she asked, what she trying to
He's not even from here.
Really? For real?
Yeah, he just came into town. He's from the DMV.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, that's my homie Kai, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, but this is a spot. Yeah, dude. We got the booth in here as well.
Yeah, I think last time I was.
look at that shit,
It
bro.
has to be like, damn, I don't know, like years ago, bro.
Tough as
I got my
fuck.
producer pulling up here in a minute.
For real?
You might remember him.
Yeah.
John Suhar.
So, yeah.
Safe. Yeah, he's fucking disgusting, dude. He's been doing a lot of our like personal like collab work. So what we're trying to do is everyone has like a main producer. He's trying to be our main producer.
Okay.
Type.
That's valid.
What's up, dude?
But
how much y'all be in here like every day? Like how many hours is you putting in a day?
I mean, since Kai got here, he got in. What day was that? What's today? Saturday. So I picked him up at like 1 in the morning.
Okay.
And then me and him, I was gonna go back to sleep because we had the photo shoot yesterday, but we just ended up staying here till like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
I slept for like 4 hours. Like, we both slept for 4 hours, and then we went thrifting for a little bit. Like, just picked up some pieces, hit the photo shoot, and then last night, again, I run off 4 hours of sleep. I was in here till like 4 a.m. with Safe and Kai, and I told him, I'm like, bro, I need some real sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, I need some real sleep, bro. So I went inside. I went inside and slept for a little bit, but he was out here. Bro, he's on like an hour of sleep since he got here.
Damn.
I mean, he's got that 4 hours, but
Yeah.
like, that don't really count. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to sleep off.
Little power
the train
nap.
ride.
What do you produce on? Was that
So,
FL Studio?
Yeah, we got our dolls FL. But we're self-engineered, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
pretty much do all of our shit ourselves. Munch taught me a lot what I need to know.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Once you met him, he seemed hella like into it, like he knew what he was doing type.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, we all
John.
just kind of throw ideas, like, just bounce off each other. Because it adds, like, that creative brainstorm for each
That's
other.
exactly what we try to do, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's as locked in as we gotta be.
Yeah.
Like,
You just got to stay together. That's what it is. It's like you having a tight-knit group together. That's the most important part.
For real.
Because, like, without these motherfuckers out here, bro,
yeah,
it'd be
it's
nothing.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
It'd just
believe
be
that.
Me, myself, and I, and how far does I really go? You know what I'm saying?
As far as you take yourself.
Yeah. But with these motherfuckers, they keep each other. I mean, we bust each other's balls and shit.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun, you know? And that's really what it is. I mean, outside of music, those are my brothers for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
we eat together, we sleep together. You know, we travel together. Shit, there's been times where we've slept in the same hotel bed together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, you gotta be on the grind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really depends, like, how long we'll be in here.
When was your last show?
Our last show was last November, day before my birthday. Shows really, at least here in Cleveland, kind of suck.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, the shows here, it's just your people you're bringing.
Yeah.
It doesn't really do much. Whereas, like, if you're
go somewhere else,
right, you're in a city like New York, LA, Arizona, Atlanta, like, you're going to a show and you're getting with those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting with someone who's going to bring you 30 people. They've never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a big thing with traveling together, too. I mean, because it's like, crowd control is a very important aspect.
Have you done a show in a different city?
Not yet. I mean, we've been to shows, been in the scene. I mean, really, like, when we go to different cities, it's networking. Like, I know when we go out to LA this coming week, we have some, like, bigger modeling opportunities planned. See, I know we're getting in the studio with some, like, really nice people. Like, I got homies who we live in the Mansions out there. And that's the fun part. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you also have to remember, like, with them, is that most of them, bro, they're just running that with, like, 8, 9 people who really get a bag. And that's that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I tell people, this, Ohio, like, it needs to build a, like,
It really does.
Because even the music scene, like, you talk to everyone, and really, a lot of people are doing, like, Detroit, Flint, like, rap.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing unique about it. I mean, you could definitely, I've definitely heard some unique.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, right, but.
You gonna be cooking some shit up tonight?
Oh, for sure.
Fuck
My
yeah,
power will
bro.
be here in like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
So we'll get, I mean, we're going to make it from scratch.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, we like making, like, just trying to create a new sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, like a lot of local rappers, or
Yeah, I mean, I tap in a lot with Westside Productions. They're out in, like, the West Side,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
We have some decent ties with, like, X Crew. That's, like, Super P, Zancinco. Those are my boys.
you ever heard of Matt Love or Flex Face? What's it?
Yeah, it's just face. It's just
I've
face.
heard of it.
Yeah.
We were on a show with him the one time.
That's our boy.
Most of the time for our shows, like, they're usually, like, sold out most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, the last...
Yeah, they haven't
What,
done
the
that
last-
in a while, but
The last 3 shows we probably did, man. Those bitches were probably sold out, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, so we really won't do a show unless it's gonna sell
I think
out.
that right there, I think was our first ever like real sold out.
Oh
show.
shit! Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Sometimes it feels like it's like harder to try and like find that.
Like that niche audience.
Yeah, well, like sometimes around here, just cause like
That's what you're saying.
Like, we're just not making mainstream music. That's the thing. We're trying to make a new sound.
Yeah, your own
you know
shit.
what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean that's the best way to do it because like you said, like a lot of it's Flint. You know.
Yeah.
That's a big problem with this scene. But that's the same with, like he said, back home. What kind of music they be doing back home, Kai?
They be doing like DMV trap music.
Yes, it's like
Okay,
basic.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a homie out in NY, same thing. I'll do drill.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever's popping in these cities, like of course, like the Flint, Detroit sound came from Michigan. You know what I'm saying? It's being pushed, and a lot of those people are like locked in with each other. Like,
There's not really a sound in Cleveland or Ohio at all.
And so our
Real, if
scene's
you
very
think
niche. So
about
like
it.
we know or heard of a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
But it's really like hard to kick it with them.
Yeah.
It's like it's not nothing on their personality or their character or anything. It's just like you get in the studio and they want it to be as clean as possible. Like, I was just in the studio in AZ. Someone invited me to a session. Most beautiful studio I've ever been to.
For real?
I mean, you're talking. It was so what it is. It's called Krazzie EDU. It's a place that teaches engineering and production.
Okay.
So like my one homie graduated from Krazzie and now he's out in LA making like $40 an hour, bro. Some nuts shit.
Damn.
Out of this world shit. But like, it's seriously an education building. So like, they're funded by the government.
Yeah.
So that's why they're able to have such nice equipment.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the kind of
simple things like this. Like for our type of music, we use a lot of distortion, flangus, stuff like that. Most people aren't using stuff like that. You know what I mean? Flangus is something that, like, I literally said it when I was at that studio, and one of the producers in there, big timer. I mean, his name's 808 World, big timer, like really big prod. Like blown away. He was like, "What are you talking about? Like, that doesn't make any sense."
Yeah.
Distortion is another one that, like, you get into a studio with like a expert engineer, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
But again, it's that trying to pass boundaries is very important to us. Well, that's the thing, because like even if at the end of the day, the niche audience is making it harder to get bigger, when you get that, it's gonna be a lot. Like your fan base is gonna be cult like. You know what I mean, they're gonna follow you no matter what. But it's also just making things that like make sense in our minds. And that's the biggest thing is that a lot of these people are getting in the studios right now. They're just saying the same repetitive shit. You know what I mean? What does that do? Like, how are you? This is my whole thought process about making music. How are you helping the scene? What are you doing that's innovating? You know what I mean? If you're not doing anything that's innovating, you're just another musician who likes to make it fun. Putting shit out there. Whereas like the shit we're trying to create is like different. You know what I mean? Like a whole different creative process. Like how would you explain it, Kai? Like it's just trying to create something that like will last generations instead of a day or two. You know what I'm saying?
Just longevity.
Yeah, trying to build longevity. Name your favorite artist. I mean, look at some of the biggest artists out there right now. Playboy Cardi, for example. Trippie Redd was a big name for a very long time. I mean, he's still very big, but I mean, we're really close with a lot of people in his camp.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
But, like,
That's what's up, dude.
the big thing is they're innovators. You know what I mean? They innovate the sound. The entire underground scene is, like, kind of what we deal in, like, the type of music we're in. The whole underground scene, based off what he was doing. There's definitely variations of that, but at the forefront of what it is, I mean, when he dropped, like, Whole Lotta Red, for example, that's, like, peak underground music.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone started doing that baby voice shit. The mixes, the synth type of vibes. Like, we're still doing synth to this day just because of that.
Yeah.
Now, it's not because, you're kind of, cock riding, riding on the back of what's big. It's just an innovation to the sound.
Yeah.
Like, what I've been doing recently, like, this is one I just, I'm about to start pushing here soon. But like you hear it, and like this is how I know if something's gonna sound right to me is that if I'm playing it, like we're going through loops, going through blah say blah, getting the beat made. Like if it doesn't, I call it all the time. If it doesn't tickle my ear, there's like something wrong with it.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something that's
feel that,
creative.
Yeah.
If it ain't perfect, then it's gone.
Right.
No.
Wherever I go, I got me some big guns on me. And these bitches won't pay me. Keep it running in the bag, little bitch in my dick and balls. And we switching position, I'm in the wild. She said, no, I hit it like that in a while. At least let me piss of that fucking kid. I can tell you I really been bad getting, but I really been chasing like 8 figures.
Oh, we'll cook to that bitch. That bitch is tough. Is that the one?